Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America. And, well, the judge just issued a decision in the Trump hush money trial. It's not going to make Alvin Bragg very happy. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. So, on Tuesday, the judge in the Trump hush money trial, the one that involves Stormy Daniels, the one that involves Michael Cohen, the one that Alvin Bragg brought, even though people think it's a, weak case, the judge said that Trump can attend the graduation for his son, Barron. Now, what the judge said was the trial was moving along at a nice pace, there was no delays, and because of that, Trump would be able to go to his son's graduation. Now, this is fantastic news for the Trump family. It's something they definitely wanted. Trump, of course, was complaining because he thought he couldn't go to his son's graduation, but now it appears he can unless there's a last-minute change, and that's great news for Donald Trump. Now, there was other bad news in that, for Trump. He got fined about $9,000 for gag order violations, and he was threatened with jail if he continues to violate the gag order. Now, there's some other things that happened we're going to get to in other videos, but this is a bit of good news for Trump at a time where he really needs it, folks. I want you to watch this report on it and let me know what you think when you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm Carmine Sabia for Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.
Move on.
Yeah, I think to a certain extent he realizes he's winning right now. I mean, when you look at all the polls that are coming out, despite the fact that we've done this now for 3 weeks, Donald Trump's lead is growing in the polls over Joe Biden, leading in the swing states. And so if he can just obviously continue doing what he's doing, the legal side, they probably feel like they're winning that too. And so if they just continue just basically blocking and tackling, doing the basics, he comes out of this, even though it's not the ideal situation, he comes out of this winning.
So how do you think he sees, another thing that happened today is, they're going to have a whole bunch of days off. Trump does get the day off. Remember, he had said, they're denying me a day off for my son's graduation, which was not true. And today the judge said, well, now it appears this case will be going through that time. So, of course, you're going to have your son's graduation off. Another attorney needs a day off. He said if the trial's still going on then, you'll get a day off. That's all the way out in June 3rd. A juror is going away on a trip on a Friday at 11, so the court gets put on recess. It just extends all this out and makes the trial go longer. How much of an impact does that have on him, Mark, in terms of campaigning, right, as this continues to drag further and further out?
Well, it obviously keeps him off the campaign trail at least 3-4 days a week, depending on the trial schedule. But as we see tomorrow, he's headed to Michigan and Wisconsin. He'll have a rally or events over the weekend. So he's making the best of this situation. It doesn't surprise me that liberals and Democrats want to drag this thing out as long as humanly possible, because it does keep him under a gag order and keep him off the campaign trail. But right now, the way the polls look, it's actually turning to be favorable for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I think he's maximizing it. And so, let this thing continue on, but the sooner it ends, the better.
Well, and I'll say in terms of dragging it out, just the logistics of that courtroom, the 2 dates requested were all both from the Trump team. So in terms of the logistics of who's responsible for dragging it out, it is the